सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। We are going to enter into the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. First, I will give you a brief introduction to this chapter. The second chapter of Bhagavad Gita is called Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga, which is a very, very important chapter in Bhagavad Gita. In this chapter, there are totally 72 verses. There are 72 verses. This whole chapter is condensed. No? The whole Bhagavad Gita is condensed in the second chapter. And all the other chapters from 3rd chapter onwards up to 17th chapter. 3rd chapter onwards, that means after Sankhya Yoga, the 3rd chapter onwards up to 17th chapter is the elaboration of this second chapter. 3rd chapter onwards up to 17th chapter is the elaboration of the second chapter. So, if you study second chapter, it is as good as studying the whole Gita. And 18th chapter is the summary of whole Bhagavad Gita. The 18th chapter is the summary of the whole Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna summarizes the whole Bhagavad Gita teaching in 78 verses. 78 verses. That means these are the two chapters which are very, very big chapters in number. It has got lot of importance. So this second chapter, it is like news headlines they give. Before the news, they will give headlines. And you know what are the news are going to come. Then later he elaborate on those headlines. Again he summarizes in the end of the news. So you may be listening that. Same way, this method what they are following is not new. Already followed in our scriptures. Therefore, this second chapter is called Sankshepa Adhyaya. Sangraha Adhyaya. Sangraha means in brief. No? The whole teaching in one chapter. Compressed whole Bhagavad Gita. That means what? This is called Sangraha. The essence of whole Gita teaching is condensed here, Sankshepa or Sangraha, in the form of Sangraha. That is called essence. What type of essence? In the beginning, that which gives in the beginning that essence, this chapter is called Upakrama Sankshepaha. Upakrama means in the beginning in artha. Upakrama Sankshepaha. What about 18th chapter, end portion, Upasamhara, concluding summarization is called Upasamhara Sankshepaha or Sangraha. Second chapter is called Upakrama Sankshepaha. 18th chapter is called Upasamhara Sankshepaha. This second chapter we can classify it into 4 topics. 4 topics. What are the 4 topics? The topic number 1 is Arjuna Sharanagati. Arjuna Sharanagati. Arjuna's surrendering to the Lord, at the feet of the Lord. This is the first topic. Then the second topic is called Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga is the second topic. That is called religious life. Our whole religious life is called Karma Yoga. The third topic is called Jnana Yoga, spiritual life. Third topic is called Jnana Yoga. Then the fourth topic is called Mukti, liberation. Mukti means liberation, moksha. These are the 4 topics we are going to see in this second chapter titled Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya means knowledge in artham, self-knowledge. In these 4 topics, the first topic is Arjuna Sharanagati. So each topic I discuss briefly, then we'll go to the proper shloka. What is Arjuna Sharanagati? Surrendering at the feet of the Lord. Arjuna's surrendering at the feet of the Lord means what? Surrender means what actually? We have to understand, what do you mean by surrender? If you know this proper meaning, surrendering to the Lord, our lot of misconceptions, the fallacies or concept will come out. Really, what is surrender? No. Therefore, I would like to give important points in this surrendering. What is surrendering? I have totally surrendered. People say, I have totally surrendered and not getting benefit. No. That means you have not understood what is surrendering. If I surrender properly, I get complete benefit, the phalam. So therefore, if I want the phalam, complete result, I have to understand what is surrender. What is Sharanagati? Sharanagati, there are, not only that, if this Gita to be understood properly, a person, if he want to get full benefit of this Gita learning, very important point, if a person want to get the benefit of this Gita teaching completely, the person has to undergo 3 stages. For that person only this Gita teaching is relevant, for that person only this Gita is very, very applicable, for that person only Gita is looking very, very comfortable also, and he will get full benefit. That person has to undergo 3 stages. Since we are all studying Bhagavad Gita, we have to know what are those stages. If I have undergone to that first stage or second stage or third stage, or not at all, any stage I have not undergone, so therefore I have to look into myself, in which stage I am, or not any stage at all, then only this Gita will give full benefit. So, ரொம்ப important point, note, worth noting. Say, once I know that I will become a committed, sincere student. If I want those 3 stages, if I have undergone through 3 stages, for whom Gita is relevant. Number 1, samsara darshanam. The person who has to undergo the first stage, the first stage is called samsara darshanam. Discovery of that samsara. What is samsara? Raga, shoka, moha, samsara. The discovery. For a patient, a rogi, when he discovers that I have a problem, so the roga darshanam, so discovery that I am having a problem at physical level or mental level, some kosha, I have a problem. So the discovery alone makes him to go to a doctor. I want to be free from this problem, disease. Therefore, to be free from the disease, the next desire. What is the first to get free from disease? What he has to go through? Discovery. Discovery of the problem he has to go through first. Then only he come to know that I require a treatment. புரியுறதா? என்ன சுவாமி இவ்வளவு சின்ன விஷயம் இவ்வளவு விளக்கமா சொல்றேன். ஆமா, அப்படிதான் சொல்லணும். இந்த விஷயம் விளக்கமா புரியலன்னா என்ன ஆகும்னா இந்த ஹோல் பகவத்கீதா இஸ் மீனிங்லெஸ். அதுக்குதான் சொல்றேன். So the person who discovers the problem, the disease, he alone want to come out of the disease. Suppose disease இருக்கு, any person is having disease, அவனுக்கு disease இருக்குன்னு தெரியாது, டாக்டர் கிட்ட போகணும்னு ஆசை வருமா? வராது. Until he discover the disease I have, problem I have, he will not feel to visit the doctor. There is no necessity for me, he thinks. When he feels the necessity, I have a problem, therefore I want to come out of this problem, therefore I have to go to doctor. புரியுறதோ? அதே மாதிரி இந்த சம்சார ரோக பவரோக, there is some problem in me. The person, every person in the world, what they do, samsara darshanam ஏன் வரலன்னா, this person to be happy, one person to be happy, what he think, if I want to be happy, my wife has to listen whatever I say. If I want to be happy, my happiness will be fulfilled only through my wife or children. My son has to study well, he has to get good marks, he has to get promotion, he has to get married, that also whom I select, and that girl also should listen, because my happiness, my manashanti, my inner peace depending on them. Therefore I always want to see the things which are connected to me, I want to adjust. Not only family members, all my family members are okay, but neighbor is not okay. Therefore that neighbor also is கொஞ்சம் கோஆபரேட் இருந்தா ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும். So therefore I would like to make that neighbor also to understand my nature. I try all the time. My neighbor also, this side, that side, back, front, எல்லாருமே என்ன புரிஞ்சுக்கணும் அவங்க எல்லாம். ஏன்னா அவங்க புரிஞ்சுட்டாதான் எனக்கு சந்தோஷம், மனசு அமைதி. அதுக்கப்புறம் whole society should understand me. far away people, relatives, all the whole society. Wherever I am going in the office, wherever I am interacting, and everyone has to understand. If they understand, I will get peace of mind. Ippadi 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, struggling. After 50th year, he recognized everything is okay, I have adjusted, but still I have problem. This person recognized problem is not in the family members. Problem is not in my neighbors. Problem is not in the office. Problem is not in the people whom I am interacting. Problem is with my mind. When he recognized, after seeing all the things, still he is or she is having Ashanti. After all trials, everything over, still there is Ashanti, means Tagararu and Artham. For this I used to tell one story, One person traveling in the bus. When he is traveling, in the middle of that journey, he heard a sound. Some sound is coming. Immediately he went to the driver. Driver, there is something wrong in the bus. A lot of sound is coming. You stop. Something is going to happen. Then the bus stopped. All passengers also have got frightened. They also got down. The driver and the cleaner are all checking. Then he said, nothing is there in the bus. Everything is all right. Again, everybody came into the bus and bus started. Again, this person listening the same sound. Again, he informed that person. Again, they stopped and they checked. Nothing, no problem. Then this person listening the same sound. What is this? Nobody is listening any sound. I am only listening what happened. Then after getting down, 40 years நம்ம லைஃப் மாதிரி அது 2 ஹவர்ஸ்க்கு அப்புறம் ப்ராப்ளம் பஸ்ல கிடையாது. There is something wrong in my ear, maybe. He went to doctor. He asked the doctor, there is something in my ear. Please check up. Then the doctor checked up, nothing is there in your ear, no problem, he said. No, doctor, I am listening some sound, still the bus after coming home also is listening sound. I am listening some sound, there is something in my ear. Doctor said, nothing is there. No, doctor, there is something in my ear. Then the doctor is so annoyed, he said, he sent the water inside the ear. And with that, he asked, bend your head. Whole water came, and what he did, small worm he put in the water. See, there is a small bug in your ear. Now it came out. Yes, doctor, that is what, this bug only creating problem. Bug only creating problem. Doctor said, yes. Now you put here there. போயிட்டு வா அனுப்பிட்டார். என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்? Psychological problem. Nothing is there. Speculation, imagination, some problem. Not a story. Every human being, samsaris, ajnanis problem in the world is like this. Some people, they go to doctor, check up. Nothing, no problem. Please check up, doctor. Something wrong. Doctor, medicine. Distilled water. Medicine தேவையில்லை. அது ஒரு satisfaction, mental satisfaction. அது மாதிரி இப்ப நமக்கு என்னன்னா, this samsara roga, we need not adjust the world. I have to take care of my own perception towards the world. This is what Shastra says. This is not Arjuna's problem. Samsara darshanam, samsara problem is In all people it is there, in every ajnani. In every ajnani it is there. Therefore that is called samsara darshanam. Yes, there is some uneasiness, there is some dukkham, there is some sort of problem, worry, guilt, ஏதோ ஒன்று ஃப்ரஸ்ட்ரேஷனோ அப்பப்போ சில பேருக்கு வாரத்துக்கு ஒரு வாட்டி வரும், சில பேருக்கு 10 நாளுக்கு ஒரு வாட்டி வரும், சில பேருக்கு 1 மந்த்துக்கு வரும், சில பேருக்கு அமாவாசையா பௌர்ணமி, அதெல்லாம் கூட சொல்லி வச்சிருக்கலாம். டோன்ட் திங்க் சுவாமினி கூட சொல்லியிருக்கா அமாவாசை பௌர்ணமின்னு. அதெல்லாம் people have a belief like this. Lot of beliefs. I don't say they are right or wrong. These are the concept people are having. So I have a problem. This has to do. What problem, Swamini? I have no problem. That is what we have to recognize. And certain times why I am unhappy. Certain times why I am unhappy. What is the reason? That unhappiness is called samsara. Is it not? The guilt, worry, anxiety, stress, all these are called samsara. I don't want to say they are called samsara, Swamini. Why they are called samsara, You want to come out of that or not? Tell me now. Yes? You don't want to be in anxious time, all the time. Anxiety, no. Under worry? No, I want to come out of worry. Under frustration? No, I don't want. I want to come out of. Under guilt? No, thangave mudiyadu. I want to come out. That means from what I want to come out, that is called samsara. புரியுறதா? இங்க எஸ்கேப்பே பண்ண முடியாது, சாஸ்திரம் இது. This is called samsara. Samsara darshanam, then he want to come out, moksha ichha. Moksha means what? Free from that samsara is called moksha ichha. Free from the guilt, free from the worry, free from frustration, free from anxiety, free from any uneasiness. This is called ichha, desire to be free from that samsara. Now clear? What is the first? One has to get the full benefit of Bhagavad Gita study. I have to recognize my inner problem. So for all these things you require an intellectual honesty. You need not tell to Guru. You can recognize first thing. Adukapram third step da Guru kitta podu ellame. First intellectually one has to, honestly one has to discover. This is the first samsara darshanam. Then the second stage he has to, or she has to undergo is karpanyam or dainya bhavaha. Karpanyam or dainya bhavaha. Discovery of one's helplessness. Karpanyam or dhinasya bhavaha. I am helpless. I have discovered my problem, but I have no treatment how to tackle this problem. I have no any technique or method how to come out this problem. That is called discovery of helplessness. Just as the patient tried all methods, அது பண்ணி இது போட்டு இது டாக்டர் எல்லாம் போட்டு பார்த்தா டாக்டர் ஐ எம் ஹெல்ப்லெஸ் நவ். நிஸ்ஸஹாயதான் அர்த்தம். நிஸ்ஸஹாயதா, discovery of nissahayata or helplessness. For this also a person require intellectual honesty. Yes, I am helpless. That's what Draupadi, in spite of having 5 husbands and midst of all the people, when she was, her sari was removed by this Dushasana, she started protecting herself. Protecting herself, she thought she can stop that, when he is pulling. Dushasana balam, Draupadi balam. So finally when she understood, I am helpless here, she left both the hands. I am helpless, how long I can hold on? Then, hey Krishna, she cried. That time Krishna came. That is called discovery of helplessness. This is very, very important. Many people, unfortunately, they never discover this. Because of ego or because of stiffed neck. Okay, stiffed neck, I don't want to show my helplessness. Why? Why I have to show my helplessness? It looks as though weak, I am weak. Everybody think I am a weak. Hey, you are having weakness, வியாதி இருக்கும்போது டாக்டர் கேட்டுச்சு, நான் சொல்ல மாட்டேன்னு சொல்லலாமா? I don't want to tell my disease about that to doctor. If you have disease, you have to open your mouth, you have to say to doctor for your sake. அதே மாதிரி இந்த samsara problem, when it is there, have a guru, then surrender, sharanagati. Discovery of helplessness lead to what? Surrendering to the Lord or Guru, who is free from the samsara. Avarku samsara problem irundana. A person who is drowning, he is showing his hand, please save me, save me, save me. Who can save him, tell me? Who is in the water? No. Who is out of water? From a helicopter, one person will come and put the rope. He leaves the rope. Once he leaves the rope, what will happen? This person who is drowning, going to drown, will hold on to that rope. That helicopter person pull that rope. He goes. Or, you take another example. Suppose another person is standing at the bank of that river. He is drowning. He is asking, help me, help me. So that intelligent person, what he does, he tie a rope to the strong tree. Finally, he leaves the rope into that water. The person hold on to that rope and will come out. This is called Sharanagati. Discovery of helplessness and surrendering to another person who is not drowning, who is free, out of the problem, who is not having worry, frustration, who is not having any guilt, hurt, all these problems is above, or she is above. That person only we have to that person we have to surrender. Clear? In the mood stages one has to undergo, then the person, if you study the Shastra, this is the book one has to study, one person recognizes. That means what? Samsara darshanam, discovery of a problem. I have some ajnana. That samsara is called ignorance. Our Shastra says it is called ignorance. I have ignorance, self-ignorance. That is the cause for all my problems. Therefore, I want to come out of that problem. Therefore, discovery. Dina bhavam, dainya bhavam, Deenasya bhavaha, dainya bhavaha, he recognizes and goes to Guru, hey Guru, please help me. In the mood stages or in the undergoes, that means what? I know the problem. I have some problem. Nothing wrong in that. Instead of struggling with the disease, no, better to go on treatment. இல்லையோ? ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் எடுத்தா நல்லது, சீக்கிரம் you will recover. வியாதி எப்பவுமே உள்ள வச்சுக்க கூடாதா, வெளியில சொல்லணுமா? இந்த சம்சார ரோகம் கூட ஜன்மாசம் வச்சுட்டே வந்துட்டே இருக்கும். எத்தனை நாள் அழுதுட்டே இருப்பேன் லைஃப்ல? Tell me, how long I have to put a castor oil face? ஏதோ ஒரு நாளாவது ப்ளூமிங் ஃபேஸ் வேண்டாமோ லைஃபுக்கு? The intelligent, mature person discover the samsara problem within him and discovered I want to be free from that moksha ichha. Then he discovers going under this whole three process. Now first one alone is over. What is samsara darshana? Second and third stages he is undergoing in second chapter. From the second, third, fourth, fifth verse onwards, I think 5th to 10th verses. 10 verses, Arjuna is undergoing those two stages. Samsara darshanam he has understood. I have a problem. He understood. Now he is going to recognize his helplessness. I cannot solve this problem, this shoka, moha, I cannot solve. And hey Krishna, please help me. He is going to undergo the two stages completing. Then up to that time Lord Krishna listening. Doctor, when he starts treatment, when patient is ready, doctor, I am totally surrendering to you. You take care of me. Whatever medicine you give, that's all. Final one. So that is same way, this person Ajnani also should surrender to the Guru. Who is the Guru? Who is a Shrotriya Brahmanishtaha, a Guru who is free from all this problem and who is having that aushadam, Shastra, Upanishad aushadam, so that he can give me through the teaching. Through that teaching I can be free from once for all. I am free from this problem. Adida, in the mood stages, we are going to see in this up to 10th verse onwards. First beginning sloka is that raga, shoka, moha. In the first chapter itself, Vishada Yogam, Visa. Raga, shoka, moha, elaborately I have explained sufficiently. Swamini பேர் சொன்னாங்க ராகா சோகா மோகன் தான் ஞாபகம் வரும் அந்த அளவுக்கு சொல்லிட்டேன் திருப்பி. So therefore in the second chapter from 4th verse onwards up to 10th verse Arjuna undergoes the first, second stage and third stage, the surrendering to someone who is out of samsara. Another important point. Now 3 stages are clear. Samsara darshanam, moksha ichha comes under samsara darshanam, moksha ichha, and karpanyam, dainya bhavaha, then sharanagati. Why sharanagati comes, how it comes in once we have come to a conclusion, that conclusion may be right or wrong. Many times wrong. Not all the time it is correct, no? So, person taking decision, there is that moha is there, suppose, viparyaya, delusion is there. அவனுக்கு தெரியாது அது நானுக்கு டவுட் அவனுக்கு தெரியாது மோகம் இருக்கா விபரியம் இருக்கான்னு தெரியாது. Suppose he recognize I may be wrong. What? Taking the decision not to fight with my own people. First he is so firm. Arjuna is so firm. I don't want to fight with my people. I want to go away from this battlefield. Is the conclusion. After some time, Arjuna has got a doubt. That viparyaya led to samshaya. What samshaya? I may be wrong. My decision may be wrong. This is called samshaya. So if viparya means wrong conclusion, confusion, taking a wrong decision. And taking wrong decision, after that, it is maybe a wrong and avanukku puriyanume. நான் எடுத்த டெசிஷன் கரெக்டே சொன்னா என்ன தப்பாவும் இருக்கலாம் இல்லையோ, இட் மே பி ராங். அதுதான் சம்சயம், டவுட்டிங் ஹிஸ் ஓன் கன்க்ளூஷன். So he has to verify. So samshaya, viparya has to lead to samshaya. If something better means you are protected and ardham. சில பேர் அப்படிதான் தப்பு பண்ணின்னு கரெக்டு தான் நான் பண்ணதெல்லாம் கரெக்டு தான் சொல்லிட்டே இருப்பான். They don't want to ask anybody, they don't want to talk with anyone, they don't want to take any decision, they don't want to take others' advice also. என்ன சம்சயமே இல்லை அவனுக்கு, தப்பு தப்பா பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கா. So that type of people create problems. நான் தப்பா இருக்கலாம். So therefore a person has to always well-wishers, gurus, father, grandfather யாராவது இருந்தா ஒருவேளை நான் மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணிட்டான்னு சொல்லுங்க అని கேட்கணும். அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சந்தேகம் இருந்தாதான் நமக்கு நல்லது. ஏன்னா வாட் இஸ் த கேரண்டி ஆல் டிசிஷன்ஸ் ஐ எம் டேக்கிங் ஆர் ரைட்னு எப்படி தெரியும் எனக்கு, இல்லையோ? அதுக்குதான் எல்லர்ஸ், வெல்விஷர்ஸ், குருஸ், மகாத்மாஸ். எதுக்காகன்னா நம்ம நல்ல வழியில போறாமோ இல்லையா, என்ன வழியில இருக்கோம், எப்படி இருக்கோம் చెప్పి சம்சயம் வரணும். தப்பாக கூட இருக்கலாம் అని கேட்கணும். இந்த சம்சயம் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன ஆகும், ஞானம் வரத்துக்கு சான்சஸ் உண்டுன்னு அர்த்தம். So samshaya will lead to for the correction. There is a possibility of correction. அப்ப என்ன வரும், கரெக்ஷன் வந்தா அந்த சம்சயமும் போயிடும், and you can come in a right path. So viparyaya to samshaya, samshaya will lead to jnanam. There is a possibility. Jnanam. That's why viparya is called tamasic nature. Moha is the nature of tamoguna. A tamasic person anamata. Samshayam vandadana rajoguna irukken artham. Konchamavu rajoguna. Appo rajogunathila I need a correction. I need a correction because I am not able to rectify myself because of dina bhava. Recognize the self helplessness, and the person come to work for that and get jnanam, sattva guna take place. Tamo guna to rajoguna to sattva guna. Viparyaya to samshaya, samshaya to jnanam, jnanam to ananda. Puriyirudha? That's why whenever we are studying Shastra, Shastra is talking about me alone ani thonu. Correct da. That is why we have to surrender to Shastra. இதெல்லாம் ஏதோ எனக்கு தோணும், என்னமோ இல்லாததெல்லாம் சொல்றாங்க சுவாமினி, கவலையா இருக்கா, என்னாகவோ என்னமோ, இதெல்லாம் தோணும். This is what Shastra is talking. It is not any guru's words or anything. That's why till today Bhagavad Gita is relevant. It has got its relevance because of this whole human problem it is tackling. புரியுறதா? இப்போ பகவத்கீதை யாருக்காக படிக்கணும்? எனக்காக. It has become a fashion of the day nowadays. பகவத்கீதா கிளாஸுக்கு போறோம், ஒரு சுவாமியாரு கிட்ட போறோம்னா அது ஒரு பிரிஸ்டேஜா போயிடுச்சு இப்போ. அரே recognize your problem, samsara problem, try to come out of that. இது மூணு தெரியல என்ன ஆகும் தெரியுமோ? Suppose I don't have samsara darshanam, I don't have the idea of coming out of that samsara, I don't know, I don't have dina bhava, helplessness, and I never surrender to Guru, and I am going to Bhagavad Gita class. சும்மா சொல்றேன், okay, I am going to Bhagavad Gita class. என்ன வேணும் தெரியுமா? மெட்ராஸ் யூனிவர்சிட்டிக்கு போய் படிச்சாலும் பிலாசபி, இங்க வந்து படிச்சாலும் ஒண்ணுதான். இது ஒண்ணுமே தெரியாமலே, இந்த மூணு ஸ்டேஜஸ் புரிஞ்சுக்காமலே சும்மா படிச்சுட்டாலும் academically you are studying, that's all. Academically means what? Some scholarship. எத்தனமோ படிக்கிறோம் நிறைய. இது கூட ஒரு பகவத்கீதை தெரியும். எனக்கும் பகவத்கீதை தெரியுமே. நானும் ஒரு சுவாமியார கிட்ட போறேன், சுவாமி கிட்ட போறேன், அது ஒரு பிரிஸ்டேஜ் கொஸ்டின். இப்படி ஆயிடும். Academically you chant all the slokas because நிறைய ஸ்லோகாஸ் எல்லாம் chant பண்றோம், நிறைய புக்ஸ் எல்லாம் படிக்கிறோம், lot of information is coming, and ஏற்கனவே கொஞ்சம் ஸ்ட்ராங் ஹெட், இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஸ்ட்ராங் ஆயிடும், அவ்வளவுதான், ஹெட் ஸ்ட்ராங் ஆயிடும். Academically you study. That's why many people don't get proper knowledge because without these preparations they come and they don't attend all the classes. Suppose those who are not listened to this class today and they come to next class, or after 1 year, 2 years they come. Imagine what is the tragedy. புரியுறதா? இப்போ அதுக்குதான் whole Gita, every class is important. This is very important, a turning point. Why I have to study Bhagavad Gita? புரியுறதா? Otherwise you need not come to study Bhagavad Gita. இங்கே வரணும் அவசியம் கிடையாது, எங்கேயாவது படிக்கலாம். Anywhere you can study Bhagavad Gita. You need not come to a particular Swamini to study. You need not come all the way in the traffic, working day. வேண்டவே வேண்டாம். யூனிவர்சிட்டியில உட்கார்ந்து படிச்சாலும் கூட கரஸ்பாண்டன்ஸ் கோர்ஸ் கூட படிச்சிடலாம் இல்லையோ? பட் கரஸ்பாண்டன்ஸ் கோர்ஸ் யூனிவர்சிட்டியில அகாடமிக் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன் படிச்சா மோட்சம் வருமா? வராது. ஒரு சுவாமினி கிட்ட போய் படிச்சா, சும்மா படிச்சா மோட்சம் வருமா? வராது. யாருக்கு மோட்சம் வரும்? The one who undergoes all these 3 stages, samsara darshanam, moksha ichha and dina bhavaha and sharanagati, that person, for him or for her, the Bhagavad Gita is relevant. That person surrender to Bhagavad Gita, surrender to Guru and surrender to Shastra study, Shravanam. That is the priority in my life. Everything is secondary. I want such students. அதுதான் இவ்வளவு எதுக்கு சொன்னேன்னா, I want my students have to be committed, sincere students. ரியல் மோக்ஷார்த்தியா இருக்கணும். உங்களெல்லாம் ரியல் மோக்ஷார்த்தியா தயார் பண்றது கூட என்னுடைய கடமை. ஓகே, I have to tell you why, what for we have to study. Sometimes, after some checkup only we come to know we have problem. Some master checkup பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் தானே ப்ராப்ளமே தெரியும். அதுக்கப்புறம் நல்லதானே இருக்க சுவாமினி நாங்க சொல்லுவோம். அது மாதிரி வேதாந்தம் கிளாஸ், தத்துவ போதா படிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் தானே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சாப்டர் எல்லாம் படிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் தாங்க முள்ளமா ஏதோ இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு, நமக்கு கூட ஏதோ ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கிற மாதிரி தோன்றதே என்ன. So this is called master checkup. புரியுது? மாஸ்டர் செக்அப் பண்ணி அனுப்பா அஜ்ஞானம் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு, அந்த அஜ்ஞானம் போறதுக்கு வழி இருக்கு, மெடிசின் இருக்கு. ஸோ அந்த சாஸ்திரம் ஔஷதம் வச்சுட்டு குருங்கிற டாக்டர் வந்து இந்த ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் பண்ண போறாரு. ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு ஸ்டார்ட். ஸோ அர்ஜுன் அந்த 2 ஸ்டேஜஸ் கூட போகணும். அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் வில் பிகின். என்ன தப்பா நினைச்சுக்காதுங்க, அந்த ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் ரோகம் ஏகம் சொன்னா கஷ்டமா இருக்கும் கொஞ்சம் நமக்கு கேட்கறதுக்கு. நிஜமா அந்த டிசீஸ் விட நம்ம அஜ்ஞானம் வந்துதான் பெரிய வியாதின்னு சொல்லிருக்க சாஸ்திரத்துல. அது தட் இஸ் த மோஸ்ட் டேஞ்சரஸ் அஜ்ஞானம். இட் இஸ் த காஸ் ஃபார் ஆல் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ். ஈவன் சைக்கோசோமேட்டிக் எலிமெண்ட்ஸ் ஆல்சோ பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் மென்டல் இக்னரன்ஸ். I will tell you another fact. Even diabetes, asthma, cancer, ischemic heart diseases, blood pressure onwards, doctors recognize these are all because of psychosomatic ailments. Mental problem all coming out of that mind only. These diseases are coming. Now they have understood. Very late. இதெல்லாம் எப்போ சாஸ்திரம் சொல்லிருக்கு. புரியுறதா? சந்தன மனசுக்குள்ள இருக்கிற அந்த அஜ்ஞானத்தை போக்கணும். We have to remove that. So we are coming for a final treatment. This is அதெல்லாம் local treatment, சின்ன treatment adjust பண்ணிட்டே இருப்போம். But that's why whoever studies Shastra, that person is a completely sane and a totally healthy person he will become. When he understand why I am studying Bhagavad Gita. I hope with this you will study this 2nd chapter onwards up to 18th chapter. Long treatment, long medication. Treatment and சொல்ல மாட்டேன் இப்போ நின்று long medication. சில பேருக்கு வீட்டில் இருந்து டேப்லெட் போட்டதுக்கு நல்லது. டெய்லி டாக்டர் கிட்ட போறது நல்லா இருக்காது சுவாமி, ஏதோ நம்ம வீட்டில் இருந்த டேப்லெட் போட்டுக்கலாம. ஓகே, லாங் மெடிக்கேஷன். அதுக்குதான் ஸ்டைலா புக்கு பிடிச்சிட்டு நோட்ஸ் எடுத்து எல்லாம் எழுதுறோம். இதெல்லாம் யாருக்கு தெரியக்கூடாது, வெளியில சொல்லாதுங்க, நம்ம கிட்டதான் இது எல்லாமே. ஆல் பீப்புள் கேனாட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். They think only going to Bhagavad Gita ஏதோ புண்ணியம் வரும் சொல்லி வரா. இப்போ யூ ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ நோ medication is going on. சொல்றோமா இல்லையா? டாக்டர் கேட்டா he is going to start medicines so and so date முகூர்த்தம் பார்த்துட்டு நல்ல நாள் பார்த்து ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க டாக்டர் சொல்றோமா இல்லையோ? அதே மாதிரி சாஸ்திரம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணது கூட நல்ல நாள் சொல்லணுமா சுவாமினி என்ன? ஃபார் மோக்ஷா, ஃபார் ஆத்ம ஜானம், the moment you decide that is the good time and auspicious time. Okay, so therefore with this we are entering into the second chapter. First shloka. अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः संजय उवाच तं तथा कृपयाविष्टम् अश्रुपूर्णाकुलेक्षणम् विषीदन्तमिदं वाक्यम् उवाच मधुसूदनः संजय उवाच. Master of the ceremony, no? Sanjaya, who is giving Sutradhari, in the middle comes. Sanjaya says, what? He says, Madhusudanaha uvacha. Lord Krishna spoke, uvacha. Vach dhatu, uvacha. Lord Krishna spoke. Who is that Lord Krishna here? Madhusudanaha. Madhusudana Saraswati writes, Madhusudana, I have given lot of explanation to Madhusudana. Here, another meaning also I'll give. Dushta nigraha karta Madhusudana nartha. Dushta nigraha karta. சொன்னாரு ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும்னா என்ன? துஷ்டமானటువంటి வியாதினை போக்குறதுக்காக யார் வேணும்? மதுசூதனா வேணும். நாட் ராதே கிருஷ்ணா. ராதே கிருஷ்ணா ஒன்லி டான்ஸ், டாண்டியா டான்ஸுக்கு தான். இங்க நமக்கு யாரு வேணும்னா மதுசூதனா வேணும். என்ன? துஷ்ட நிகிரஹ கர்த்தா, the one who destroys the evil in me. Evil means ajnanam. Ajnanam is the evil. Raga, shoka, moha, all are evil. So dushtam, bad. Dushta nigraha means the controller, the destroyer, the remover. Sudana, Madhu Sudana, hey Krishna. Uvacha, Krishna says, such Krishna, now he is really capable of removing another. What he says, idam vakyam, these words, vakshamanam, these following words, vakyam means really speaking one sentence. Dayananda Swamiji says, you see, vakyam means the whole teaching you have to take. வாக்கியம் என்ன? பகவானுடைய வாக்கியம் நாட் ஆர்டினரி நம்ம வாக்கியம் மாதிரி இருக்காது. பகவான் பேசினா எப்படி? He has some teaching in that. It communicates something for us. There's no vakyam here. The whole subject matter is that Vedanta teaching is included in that vakyam. The spoken. Idam vakyam, these words. Idam means these. Vakya means sentences. To whom he spoke? Tam vishidantam kripaya avishtam ashrupurna kulekshanam tam arjunam prateen. Lord Krishna spoke to Arjuna. Who is Arjuna? What type of Arjuna? 3 adjectives are there in this sloka. What type of Arjuna? Number 1 is Vishidantam. Vishadam anartham. Vishidantam enna Vishadam. Sochamanam. Who is crying? No, Arjuna. The crying Arjuna. Vishidantam. Tam Arjunam. So it is an adjective to Arjuna. So Arjuna ni sollave venda. Kripayavishtam Ashrupurna Kulekshanam Vishidantam Idam Vakyam. Yarappa angena. பேர் சொல்லணுமா? அவசியமே இல்லை. அர்ஜுனன்னு தெரியாது என்ன. சில பேர் ஒரு வார்டு அப்படிதான் பேர் சொல்லாமலே கூட அந்த அந்த மூஞ்சில அந்த மூஞ்சி அழகு மூஞ்சின்னு சொல்லுவான். அழகு மூஞ்சானா யாரும் தெரிஞ்சு போயிடும். என்ன அர்த்தம்? சில வார்டு எட்ஜெக்டிவ்ஸ் வச்சு பேர் சொல்லாமலே கூட அவனு சொல்லலாம். அது மாதிரி அர்ஜுனன் பேர் இருக்க பாருங்க. இருக்க இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இல்ல பாருங்க. அதனால நம்ம கூட ஏதாவது சிம்டம்ஸ் இருந்தா அந்த நோய் 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 பேசுறானே அவங்க சொல்லுங்க அப்படிலாம் சொல்லுவோம். பேர் சொல்ல மாட்டோம். அது மாதிரி சஞ்சயா கூட ஆல்சோ சேஸ் விஷீதந்தம் கிருபயாவிஷ்டம் அஸ்ருபூர்ணா குலேக்ஷணம் தம் அர்ஜுனம் பிரதி Bhagavan Uvacha. Madhusudana. So Vishidanta means the grieving Arjuna. Tatha means after that when Arjuna started his grief, no, from the first chapter onwards, Tatha. Appalinde. Who was that? நம்ம கூட ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டோம்னு ஸ்டாப் பண்ண மாட்டோம். பாருங்க சின்ன வயசுல இப்போ இல்ல சின்ன வயசுல கூட குழந்தை கூட hours together they cry. Half day also they will cry. Like that, children are very naughty, no? நீங்க எங்கமா சக்தி வருமோ தெரியாது அவங்களுக்கு. நமக்கு கூட அப்படிதான். அது டிஃபரெண்ட் டைப். இப்போ எப்படி சக்தி வருமோ நமக்கு தெரியாது. கவலை இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும். ஹவர்ஸ் டேஸ் வீக்ஸ் கூட இருக்கும் ஒரு வாட்டி. அதான் சரி. ஆவிஷ்டம் கிருபயா. கிருபயா மீன்ஸ் கிருபா மீன்ஸ் it is a positive virtue for a jnani. Kripa means karuna, compassion. But for an ajnani, same kripa is a negative virtue. Virtue enna agum negative? Attachment and artha. Attachment. Kripa means here attachment. Literal meaning of kripa is compassion. Kripa means compassion. Now Arjuna is having compassion or attachment? Attachment. Arjuna compassion nu solla koodadhu. Yenna ajnani compassion eppadi irukum? Real compassion comes only to jnani, not ajnani. So kripaya avishtam, possessed by the ghost of attachment, raga. That is called kripaya avishtam. Avishtam means possessed by, enveloped by, veiled by, who was overpowered by kripaya, by attachment. So shokam, who is having vishadam and who is possessed by the attachment, kripaya avishtam. Number 3, third adjective, ashru purna akulekshanam. Ashru means tears. Akulam means adarshanam. Once the tears are there in the eyes, no blurriness will come. No, you cannot see anything. Kannula thanni vanda onnum theriyadu. Enna irukane munnadi theriyadu. That's why one commentator writes akulam anna, akulam means adarshanam. Darshanam akshame, not capable of seeing anything in artham. The word is commented by many commentators, not one or two. Many commentators. Each word of Bhagavad Gita shloka, adi padikkiradhukku oru Bhagavad Gita translation commentaries padikkiradhukku oru life venum. However much the great teacher cannot read all the books. Athana commentaries, avvala meaning, each word. Wonder, no? மகான்கள் எல்லாம் எவ்வளவு படிச்சு they have got lot of benefit. So akulam means darshana akshame cha ikshane yasya tam, the one who is incapable of seeing because of his tears in his eyes. Ikshana means seeing, vision. The vision is blurred because of water in the tears in the eyes. Ashru purna means filled with anardham. And the word, one word, evla words irukka paranga sentence la na, the group of words ashru purna akula ikshanam. Ashru means tears, akula means adarshanam, purna means filled, ikshanam means vision. Arjuna's vision is that which is blurred because of water filled in his eyes. That is the meaning. Ashru purna akulekshanamanna. Swamini, இப்படியெல்லாம் படிச்சா பகவத்கீதை எப்போ முடியும்? எப்போ முடியும்னா அது படிக்கும் போதுதான் யூ கேன் see the Arjuna with the tears. இந்த வர்ணனை எதுக்கு வியாச பகவான் இதெல்லாம் சொல்லணும் சொல்லுங்க. அஸ்ரு பூர்ண ஆக்குல அர்ஜுனா கிரைடன் சொன்ன போகாதோ, அஸ்ரு பூர்ண ஆக்குல அவர் சொல்லிட்டார், அதனால நான் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண வேண்டியதுதான். அப்போ நமக்கு தெரியும் see tears comes because of 3 reasons. Okay, tears comes in our eyes because of 3 reasons. அது என்ன சுவாமி 3 reasons? என்ன, பெப்பர் நிறைய சாப்பிட்டா கண்ணுல தண்ணி வரும், மிளகா சாப்பிட்டா என்ன வரும், கண்ணுல தண்ணி வரும். இப்ப அர்ஜுனுக்கு என்ன மிளகா சாப்பிட்டே தான் வருது கண்ணுல தண்ணி. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரீசன். Second reason is when you are in ecstasy, no, very very happy, so joy, no, ஆனந்தா எக்ஸ்டசில இருந்தா என்ன ஆகும், ஆனந்த பாஷ்பம் வந்துடும், அப்பவும் தண்ணி வரும். எக்ஸ்டசில இருக்கான அர்ஜுனர் கிடையாது. Third reason for tears in the eyes is sadness, சோகம், துக்கம், ஏதோ கவலை உள்ள அந்த கவலை மூலமா கூட கண்ணுல தண்ணி வரும். இந்த மூடிட்டுல எது இப்போ சேட்னஸ். அதுக்குதான் சொல்ல வரேன் சுவாமி, ஹவு டு யூ நோ அர்ஜுனாக்கு இதனாலதான் வருது என்ன, he left the பானம், no arrow and all, he sat there, Roma harsha, he is all trembling, and the symptoms shows ஆனந்தமா, and the symptoms all shows the அஜ்ஞானம். புரியுறது? Therefore அந்த அஜ்ஞானம் என்ன அர்த்தம் இங்க, and the symptoms shows that Arjuna have got a sadness, that is the problem. புரியுறது? So therefore ashru purna akulekshanam tam arjunam prati madhusudanaha uvacha. So from second verse onwards, Shri Bhagavan uvacha, Lord Krishna is going to ask Arjuna up to the third verse, second and third 2 verses. Bhagavan is going to, ஏன்னா கண்ணுல தண்ணி வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் கேப் வரும், ரொம்ப துக்கம் வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் பேச்சு வராது இல்லையா, அந்த கேப்ல கிருஷ்ண பரமாத்மா பாவம் ரொம்ப சேடா இருக்காருன்னு சொல்லி tapping his back, how you got this problem. Then he go on telling up to 10th verse, and the 2 stages he has to undergo. So that we have to see in the next class how Bhagavan is going to ask. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.